What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video we are back with Grass Wonder because for some reason I did not get a Grass Wonder I was satisfied with. Yeah, just satisfied. Well, maybe because I didn't have all the skills that I needed, but I guess it'll be okay even if it's a last minute thing. I'll still try, even during the CM, just to see if I get a better one, but we do need to at least get a Duramente before tomorrow's video, because tomorrow is the last chance I get to record a preparation video before the CM, since the CM is tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully tomorrow when we go back to Duramente, or maybe even before tomorrow, if I do with any of the runs I'll do today, hopefully it will, you know, hopefully I'll have a good enough Duramente to use during the CM. So we'll see what happens. But here we are, Grass Wonder, pretty much the same inheritance that we've been using. 42 all around for the 3 stats: power, speed, and stamina. And then just the same cards. Never really changed them because she has all the debuffs she needs from here. So we're just gonna get this started. Let me get the comments over here, and then we should be good. Right? Let me just click refresh one more time, just to be sure, because I'm not even sure myself. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, looks like all the comments are here. Okay, so before I go over Nova's comments, does any of these two? Okay, so let's change the blue one to red. This, unless all right, so the first comments are going to be from Nova. Can we get a quarter anniversary? I mean, it's only fair that they give us more rewards at this point. We will have to suffer once a new scenario every 4 months now. We'll have to suffer once every new scenario every 4 months now. That is very true. If anything, the most I can see them do is, well, they either give us at least what, 1,500 for a whole 10 pull, or 13 or 33,000 for 2 for every new scenario, or they just give us, you know, free pulls like they normally do. Honestly, I'd prefer the free pulls, because if it lasts a whole week, then I'd totally be down for that. But we never know. We never know. But the quarter anniversary makes sense if they do want to go every 4 months. Well, yeah. So it'd be every 3 months if that was the case, because we have 12 months and a quarter of, right? No, 4. No, 3. We want a 4. It would have to be every 3 months. If we want to even it out, it would be like it wouldn't be a quarter anniversary, it'd be like a thirds anniversary. Because it's every 4 months. So it only makes sense that every 4 months we would. But it's weird because two of those thirds would be anniversaries, while one of them is kind of just there. One of them's just kind of there, and then there's a whole, yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking of right now. It's random thoughts. But we're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. But I get what you're trying to say. We should pretty much... I just wish they would pretty much just give us more stuff when it comes down to it, so... Especially since they're expecting us to pull more. Giving us a new scenario 2 months early, so... Such a pain. But it's okay. But it's okay. Would you say stats matter more than skills or vice versa? I've managed to beat the hardest middle distance master race with a UE9 Dura, even though that was a UD2 winning ticket. Uh-oh, I should have rested. I keep thinking stats are more important, but I also realize that these gold skills do be OP. Maybe they're both important. No, they're definitely both important. There's no either or, I would say. Because they work hand in hand, if anything. You could say the stats are more like your baseline. You can think of it as your baseline, and then you could think of the stats like... Okay, how about this? I don't know if you're into cars. I don't know if you're into cars or all that, but let's say you're trying to fix up a car. You want to fix up a car, but first you want to see how fast your car is. You know, just, you know, stock and all that. So you put on a dyno, you test how fast it's going, and you get a baseline speed of what, you know, whatever you're pushing with the stock motor and everything. Then you could say that the skills are kind of like modifications towards the engine. The car itself could be an engine, could be exhaust, could be headers, or just anything really, turbo and all that. And once you add all the new pieces, which is basically all the new parts, that's basically all the skill points you chose and all that. Then you do another dyno session to see how fast your car is now. And then you're gonna see a significant difference because, you know, you've added specific parts, or you've, you know, in UMA terms, you learn a lot more skills. So there you go. That's how I see it. They're both important at the end of the day. I don't know why I used a I don't know why I used cars as an example to show the importance of it, but I don't think I did it correctly at the same time. Oh well, I tried. Oh no, I'd say it's pretty spot on because the baseline is basically just why it's called the stats, and then the skills were the new mods that you added to make the car faster. So I guess it makes sense. Oh no, I don't know, but that's how I see it. Yeah, pretty much you could, because you could have a meta character also. You can have a meta character like Daichi Ruby, or I guess Jungle Pocket and all that. Basically all the meta characters, you could have them. But if you don't have the right skills in it, as in like support cards that has gold skills that heavily, you know, support that Uma or will help her out. If you don't have those skills, then the advantage of having the meta Uma pretty much kind of disappears, you would say. Because all her skills are pretty much just going to be trash in a sense, or crap, whatever you want to call it. But you still have the good character. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. Which is why I believe support cards are more important than the characters itself, but the characters itself is what we enjoy more than the cards, so it's kind of the issue here. That is kind of the issue here. But yeah, that's my opinion. We should do blue here because it is the one that's behind. Next one says, sheesh, I never thought about re-rolling for Uma since I started with the COVID fund sponsored by the Trump government. You say so. I mean, yeah. I just went ham in the beginning. Yet, if I were to re-roll in 2024, then that's going to be a pain in the donkey. Too many Umas and cards in the general pool, and I'd miss out on the days I spent using my Kita speed card. Kita served me well, but it's all Vivlo's speed card from now on. From now on, baby. Well, that may be the case for you. I'm still going to use it because I don't have another speed card to replace it. But for me, I did, in fact, re-roll in the beginning. In the beginning, that's the big difference than re-rolling in 2024. Re-rolling in the beginning, all I really was going for was, to be honest, re-rolled account I went for was the anime collab, both Teo and McQueen. And I believe Cap was the 3 characters I wanted to start off with, and it... Or Teo, it didn't matter. I just wanted any of those 3 out of 4, and it worked out. I'd say. I think I got Cap. So yeah. To reroll in 2024, then that's a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. I don't even know how it is in the like when you first start the game. Like how much care jewels you get and all that. Don't know. Simply don't know. I feel like yellow would be the best thing to do here because it is gonna clear the yellow. We only have 1 here. Maybe we can get a better one, so... Yeah, we'll just swap to yellow. But yeah, if I had started in 2024... Yeah. A lot of the things that I went over since the beginning of the game wouldn't have happened. Plus, if I did start literally this year, I think it would show either I literally just found out about Pretty Derby or something like that. And I wouldn't have been posting videos, so if I had started. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I just don't... I just think it's crazy to... I mean, I see it. To re-roll for a game that has all, you know, a lot of things released already, it's understandable, but it's such a pain because like you said, the general pool, there's just so many characters. Is it even worth it to begin with? Personally, I don't think so. Personally, unless it's a specific rate up banner that you want, which would even work if it's like the Twinkle series banners. But also the time you choose to reroll. The best case scenario would be like during a big event, as in like I should just do it. To be honest, I should, but I'm being a little stubborn here. Trying to see if I could get it in one go. So looking at 9 plus, maybe 8. So 7's fine as well. Oh no, not 8. Yeah, 8's fine. Not 7. Not 7. 8. We'll just do that. What was I talking about? I don't know. Yeah, there's just a lot of whatever I was talking about. A lot of general pool. There we go. There we go. That's where I was. This is bad. This is bad. I'm just looking at this and just like, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get the blue? Because literally I think I have 2 turns. We'll do the rest or the date first, and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Well, we can swap the color, so hopefully we can get a lot more than 4, 3, 5. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I risked for that. At least we managed to do it. Did it matter though? It is Grass Wonder. If I wanted, you know, a better chance, I guess, then sure. Sure. But the next comment from Nova says, for Wuwa, oh, hold on. I'm playing it very slowly now after unlocking 90% of the chests and map. That means you're ahead of me from that. I have two of the locations left. The Winding Axis Mire and the... was it Dim Light Forest? Dim Forest? One of those. Basically where the Violet Banyan is. Violet Banyan tree. Or just south of the Tiger's Maw. Somewhere there. Just the two bottom ones. I'm not looking forward to doing the Dim Forest because I look like the biggest location there. But, yeah. I'm almost there as well, just trying to farm as much as I can before the next banner. If she is part 1. And I'm talking about Jinsei. I guess we'll just do this, it's fine. The dailies and events stuff took less time than the Genshin dailies, and I find that hilarious. I think this is the best thing I could hope for. Honestly, it does. Because in Genshin you have to do four daily missions. But recently what I guess both Star Rail and Genshin does. I don't know how long Genshin has been doing this, because I've only started doing it recently. But if there's an event going on, you can do the event, and then if you claim missions from there, you can basically do your dailies at the same time. So it's kind of like 2 birds in 1 stone. You get to progress in the event while also doing your dailies. Yes, at the beginning it will feel like in the beginning it'll feel like it'll be longer, obviously. So that means literally the first time you would have to do as much of the event as you can, just so you can have the missions available to be claimed the next day, and you can just claim it, and then your dailies would be done. Claim that, and then you can just pretty much just use your resin, and then you're good. And I've done it. It's stupid fast. It's stupid fast. Don't know why I haven't done it in a long time, because I feel like my brother has been doing that. And it's the same thing for Star Rail, except I've only done it for Genshin, because I literally just started last week. For Star Rail, though, today, new banner, Firefly banner. Today will determine whether or not I get her. Well, I'll still keep pulling for her, regardless, but she does. I'm assuming she does come out later today. But yeah, dailies are actually not that bad when there are events, but just normally for Weathering Waves, just normally, you got the one daily quest which has been mainly just defeating the TDs, or I guess talking to that guy that artist on the street, or you get the cat one. It's either of those 3, at least for me. They do that. It doesn't take long at all. And then with 240 wave plates or stamina, however you want to call them. It's basically just 4 4 claims for like if you were to defeat like a boss echo. It'll be like 6 times if you're doing like the forgery challenges to like farm for ascension materials and all that. For like weapons and all that. So yeah. It's not that hard either. I already upgraded. I've been upgraded to the next phase and still feels pretty much the same because yeah. Still haven't really worked on my echoes. Just kind of been chilling on that, just kind of focusing on the map itself. But other than that, it's been really fast. It's been really fast. Well, let's see. I think this is the best thing I could hope for. After the exploration is finished, I just need to wait for the new character, events, and lore. I believe maybe there's going to be a new part of the map. Maybe? Not sure. Or maybe there's just going to be new domains. Because I think... I don't know. I think they might require new items. So I'm not even sure. Is it this week or is it next week also? I know it was sooner than they had originally planned. I just don't remember when, to be exact. Oh well. Oh, I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna search right now. I spent 30 minutes on Wuwa each day and still think I'm making progress. I have to say that Yinlin might be too strong at this point. I got her skills up for the most part. I am debating between using Encore or Dark Rover at this point. Encore is fun, but a bit squishy to use, or I could just wait for Jin Lee. Jin He? Jin. The girl with the dragon to drop in 1.1. If she is a DPS, then I can use her as a main too. It is Jin Si, and I believe she is a DPS. I believe so. From what I've seen. At least. It looks like she should be a DPS. And I think she uses a broad blade. I thought she used a sword, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I believe she uses a broad blade. We'll figure it out when there's more information about her, unless the info's been out and I just don't see it. Which is totally possible as well. Well, yeah, I've been enjoying using Dark Rover a lot. That's why I haven't really changed her. I mean, I've been using her since I got her in the story, so it makes perfect sense that I do enjoy using her, which is very true. Like, even though I do have, what's her name? Alcaro and Encore. I feel like, for me, personally, I do like using Encore. I mean, can't go wrong with using her ult or her, was it? Resonance Liberation? Just call her ult her burst. Yeah, I do enjoy using Encore and all that. Kalkuro kills things fast as well, but my Yinlin too also does a lot of damage, even without using Dark Rover when killing bosses. Sometimes she just kills it herself. And then if I'm really close, then I'll just use Dark Rover to just clean it up. Other than that, I think it's pretty good. Not logging into reverse, that's a minus 999 social credit score for you. What? It was only one day. It was only one day. Although, that's one day of farming I could have done or something. It is what it is. I didn't use any consultation, guys. I didn't use any. It's okay. It's just Grass Wonder, I guess. But CM is literally tomorrow night, so I really have to wish for the best of luck in these extra runs that I'm gonna do. But let's see. Seeing Melania rerun really makes me feel nostalgic. I think there are some annoying aspects of Reverse lately with the meh lore in the one roguelike mod or mode. That seems like a chore. But collecting and raising characters have been fun. Now, if only Uma dailies could take less than 5 minutes like Reverse does. Reverse doesn't take me less than 5 minutes. It's fast, but it doesn't take me less than 5 minutes. Cause what are they called? The pneumatic? I don't know what they're called. The things they gave you like two dailies that you do for. I forgot what it was called. But they give you 2 of those, and then the stamina that I'm in can do 4 when we do when I do the replay. 4 of the coins or dust, whatever you call it, and then another 3. So like 175 stamina worth of stamina I use, but it'll be like 20 left over. I don't have an even 200 yet. So yeah, it doesn't take me, because that thing will take me like 6 turns from when I recently updated it, the replay function, and then the others take me like about 4 or 6 as well. That doesn't take me 5 minutes, or maybe it's just me. I swear it doesn't take 5 minutes. At least for me, it doesn't feel like it takes 5 minutes. It probably does, but it definitely doesn't. To be honest, the lore I've been on and off with listening to the story. The roguelike mode you're talking about, I mean, all I know is that when it comes to the events or game modes in the events, I'm kind of just like, wait, roguelike, is it? I forgot what. I don't think I've done it as much as I should be doing it, to be honest, because trying to spend more time in the other games that I'd quote unquote rather play. It's not like I don't enjoy or like don't want to play Reverse. It's just the other games I have more things to do or have more important things to do in other games. And so yeah, that's just the case. But no, I don't think it takes less than 5 minutes. What I literally do is log in, go straight to the wildlife, get the 2 stuff, the dust and the coins, I guess, and then I guess the friend XP or whatever, and then I go use my at most it probably takes like about 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes, maybe. I'm not sure, but it definitely doesn't feel like 5 minutes for me. Next one says Steins Gate collab coming on the 25th for NeuroCloud. I didn't even give NeuroCloud that much of a chance, to be honest. I think I literally just logged in for like a week, or not even a week. Actually, I don't think it was even a week. And I was like, not feeling it. But, and I'm hyped to pull for Kurisu. Gonna have to ring her in game. Wait, does this mean that Gomen Okabe, but Kurisu is mine now? Hey, I haven't seen Steins Gate in such a long time, now that you mention it. I, for some odd reason, felt like you mentioned Steins Gate not so long ago, but... And I probably have said the same thing, that I haven't seen it in a long time. My friend also did mention that he also wanted to watch Steins Gate. And sadly, he hasn't been enjoying JoJo's as much as I thought he would. At least, at the part that he's in, at least. Or at least enjoying it more than I thought. I don't want to get too much into detail just in case, but... yeah. I know, like, it's something to get used to because it's different. But, like, knowing him, I thought it would, you know, work out perfectly. But so far, he's only enjoyed part 3, understandable, and I feel like he would enjoy part 5. Part 4, he's kind of off about it, and then part 1 and 2, he didn't enjoy, which I'm surprised because I understand part 1. With it being 10 episodes, you pretty much just have to like push through it. I think it's like 10 episodes. But yeah, you just pretty much have to push through it, and then part 2 I thought was where it started getting good, but he didn't enjoy it as well, so... Oh well. Oh well. There's one more from Nova, and it says, last but not least, I got a UD1 on Ricky. For some reason. I guess our match to see who gets the UD first has concluded. And I'll say it. It was basically towards like the end of the scenario too. Because I believe it's next week where they plan to give us the update. So congrats on your UD. I told you you were going to do it. Regardless of your hiatus, you still managed to, I guess, randomly get a UD1, Ricky. So yeah. Congrats on that. I told you. I told you were gonna do it first. I said it. I said it. No matter how hard I tried, I knew it was gonna happen. Because obviously, I did say you had the better cards, which makes sense because you do have the better speed cards. Because I have to use my Kita card still. So yeah, I wish you get your UD before the new scenario comes. That's like almost just a week left, I would say. It's like 10 days. It's like 10 days, I think. I don't know if it will happen. I was hoping to get it ready for, get one, you know, by this CM, if anything. I was hoping to be like Duramente. Because, you know, she got UEA, it's like a couple times or a few times, and I guess it didn't work out. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Nova. And then the next comment is gonna be from Eugen. Was there a lockdown? I didn't even feel about it since I stayed at home most of the time. True. True. Even before the lockdown, I didn't really go out as much as well. I was already pretty much kind of like in the same boat. I was just like I said, home most of the time. So that's why I didn't feel any difference besides like, you know, the slight thought of, you know, what if someone, you know, what if I somehow still get it, you know? But it is what it is. I didn't. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I never got it. So I wash my hands well. I wore my mask nearly all the time. And yep. That's it. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to say anything. Even to this day, I still do wear the mask when I go out to like Target or something sometimes. Like sometimes I'll forget out of like old habit, you know, but then sometimes I do have it because it's always, I do have the mask along with me. So yeah. But let's see. Yeah, I'm going for support banner for scenario and true. The next Uma I will pull is the one I really like. Dance to Flame or new costume Twin Turbo. Oh, so those are the two you're going for. I'm assuming it sounds like since you didn't go for Duramente, it kind of makes it sounds like you won't most likely go for, you know, Uma's like Gentle Donna or Ferv when they get released, because I don't think you've actually mentioned it once that you wanted them. Now that I think about it. But you have been different when it comes to the pulls. I would say that. I will say that. I feel like your main focus is like Team Canopus. We'll put Turbo up there. And then I would say no. I would say Turbo slash Team Canopus, and then under would be like the short Umas. And then I would say some, I guess, selected few. The selected few who made it. Who made it past the Team Canopus and short criteria. And that's pretty much how I see it. That's pretty much how I see it with you. Or escape. Because you have used Suzuka, but you would Suzuka and Mihono Bourbon, so maybe that's the other criteria, has to be escape. Maybe. Or like that could be like a sub criteria. I don't know, because I do notice you don't pull as much at all. That's why, yeah. You could tell I literally just like play this training session just off by whatever I see. It doesn't even matter at this point for me. It's not that bad. Wise is high up there, but so is what it is. Jungle Pocket is all over the place since most are going meta just to win for the CM, and so it's a matter of who's better Uma of the three, Neo, Dura, or Pocket. I'd say it's whoever was set up the best during training. They got their skills, their stats are the highs they wanted it to be or can be. I would say it's a matter of that, and would you say the RNG of the game itself? Of the race? It's kind of weird thinking RNG in the race, but I genuinely feel like there is RNG in the race. Genuinely. I'm gonna have to do blue. No. I want to see if I can get those as higher numbers, so we'll just do that. We're gonna have to rest regardless, so well, let's see. I have thoughts of pulling for Dura, but I keep going on the waiting game and pulled for Cheval Grand. It's just I'm not able to pull for Vivlos. Yeah, I thought you were gonna pull for Dormente, but apparently you didn't. And then sorry, I normally put my keyboard cover on when I do this, so it's kind of weird that I didn't. So I just put it back on, even though I'm like kinda done, almost done. But whatever. Yeah, I thought you had pulled for Dormente. I don't know why. I knew you pulled for Cheval Grand. And then I know you didn't pull for Vivlos. For some odd reason, you didn't pull for Vivlos. That was actually... Was it because that was at the same time that the Mihono Bourbon card was rated up? I think. I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to remember. I'm just trying to remember. Did I do red? No, this is perfect to do for blue. So I'm gonna do blue here, and then we could do red for the last one. Yeah, I'm just literally doing whatever I feel like right here, so don't follow me in this training run. I'm literally just... I could literally do better than this. Plus his Grass Wonder, so we'll see what happens with the skills itself. Oh, I have that COD Black Ops 2 Zombies. It's really ridiculous, even I find it difficult. Well, it's been several years since I played that zombie mode. I love that zombie game mode. Probably the most enjoyable zombie game mode I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's just how it is for me, at least. I've enjoyed it since they introduced that game mode in World at War. And I still enjoy it until this day. I've played every Black Ops, every story so far that I had. Well, almost every story, because I am currently doing one of the recent ones. Well, recent to me. And we're almost done. Just 2 more maps and I pretty much am caught up with the Easter egg. Easter egg story. And I think it's gonna be great when Black Ops 6 comes out, because I will probably most likely get it because me and my brother will enjoy zombies. So yeah. I love it. I love it. I would say I never really did find it truly difficult unless it was related to the Easter egg story. Because once I get like a general feel of the map, I would get it, like find the best training places, basically the best spot to, you know, run around and survive if we're not doing any of the Easter egg stories. And just basically just setting up from there. But I have so much fun with this game mode. Yeah, Black Ops 2, it's definitely been a long time since Black Ops 2. I think it's been like 10 years since Black Ops 4? I'm not sure. Or Black Ops 3, one of those. It's been like 10 years already. So Black Ops 2 definitely was during like the early 20 or mid 2010s, one of those. Early to mid 2010s had to be. Had to be. We could do yellow. And then for the training along vid, I used turbo, ended up with a UE8 and 2 retired trainings. Unfortunate. What sucks about the pandemic wasn't the lockdown. By the way, this is a response from Nova. But the vaccination runs. I had 2 out of 3 times where I just collapsed in bed for the whole day because of the side effects. That was god awful. I will say those vaccinations weren't the most pleasant with the side effects, I'd say. Because I pretty much the same thing. The difference was that with my sleeping schedule, when I got it in the morning, so I haven't slept yet. So add on the side effects of said vaccination. You could only imagine. I was knocked out. Like a light. I was out like a light, basically. Oh, I feel like sneezing. I don't wanna, but it definitely feels like I am. But other than that, thank you for the comment, Eugen, and also Nova for replying. And lastly, well, let me refresh to see if it is the last one. It is. It is. Give me a sec. Which one's this? Wait, why is this comment? Oh, never mind. The last comment is gonna be from Tanoki. 11%. Do I need any of the other? I need red. I think resting here. No, I guess it wouldn't matter. I would just rest here. Maybe else. That's not what I wanted. Grass Wonder, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Anyways, last comment, like I said, is from Tanoki. I think the advice was that I shouldn't even get a proper account. I had to only bother playing at New Year's. Which was ridiculous to me because while it was more optimal, I 100% would have quit if I were to remain in a limbo for 1 whole month. Like, this doesn't make sense to me. Because you did start pretty much early December, late November, one of those two from what I remember. I'm going to say early December. Oh yeah, pretty much a month of not doing anything. It's kind of, or I'm not like pulling or anything, just kind of dumb. And then only to play at New Year's. And then to reroll again for mine, and then you said to reroll again for the anniversary because of the new scenario. Then what was the whole point of playing to begin with? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. That's just weird. That is just weird. At least if I'm understanding correctly, so correct me if I'm wrong. That does sound ridiculous. That's such a weird. While it was more, I don't know. That sounds weird to me. It doesn't even sound optimal to me. It just sounds weird. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the whole like re-roll the new scenario because no, that is what you said, right? Yeah, re-roll another account 1 month later during New Year's. And then only roll for the new scenario card as the large card would be outdated soon. So I'm assuming you start maybe that said new reroll count during New Year's, and then you start playing, but you don't really pull until the new scenario, which is a month and a half. What would be the whole point of waiting until New Year's if you can just do that earlier? I don't know. That's just weird to me. That's just weird to me. Oh well. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Tanoki. Appreciate it as always. Oh, I think that's the last comment. So thank you also, Nova and Nugent, for the comment. Just like I said to Tanoki, appreciate it as always. And also appreciate the support as well. Anyways, we are heading towards the end of the training. And yeah, I don't know about the skills yet because I haven't really gotten any skills. I also realized I haven't really been using yellow as like the main thing because I've been used to just keep going towards like blue, sometimes yellow, most of the time blue. So yeah, that's kind of my fault. Obviously I wanted to go yellow just so I can get more of these skills from events, so I could trigger that, but so I can also get said skills debuff skills that I want, which I don't even know if I've gotten a lot because I was more focused on the combat speed, quite honest, but it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's see. Last final turns. Final 3 turns to be more exact. Yeah, I knew Guts wasn't gonna cut it. I wonder what stats we actually did get. I'll just try to get stamina higher, I guess. I don't really know what else I can do here. I'm not gonna look at the stats yet. Because if for some odd reason I have all, not stats. If for some odd reason I have the skills, then I guess also to go back to what Nova said about the stats or skills which are more important. If stats were more important, then you know, the debuff setups would technically not matter as much then. At least that's how I see it. Because then if the debuffs weren't so prevalent or relevant, as good, then we wouldn't even need it. And there won't be a meta for support cards. And pretty much, if you had just pulled for the meta Uma, that would pretty much be all that matters if skills didn't play a huge effect in the races as well. At least that's how I think of it, because it just makes sense. I don't know, to me it just makes sense for it to be like that. I guess for this, I didn't even get to use a single consultation in the end. I mean, stats are all right. Guts, I wish I had it higher, but not necessarily. 4 out of the 5 stats are going to for sure be over 1200. Something I've failed to do for Duramente for some odd reason, but I'll try to figure that out. Oh gosh. So last night, while I was playing Call of Duty with my brother, so basically, as you see, position here, I'm playing Call of Duty, mouse and keyboard, just like this. I'm in the middle of a horde. I kid you not. That's why I keep looking around. I kid you not. From the ceiling, a spider went down to my face. Well, not to my face. It basically went down to my face and landed either onto my desk or on the floor. I couldn't pause the game because I wasn't the host. So I was basically, I don't know how fast I said it, but I did say it a couple times in a very fast succession. And I basically said, pause the game, pause the game. I was looking for this stupid spider. I normally don't care about them when they're like crawling all about on the walls because they're just tiny little spiders. Unless I lived in Australia, then I'd probably care more. But oh, we didn't even, oh wait, I don't know why I was thinking about Arc Maestro and Arcline Professor. I forgot. But unless I lived in Australia, then I don't care. But yeah, usually I let it live, but crap like that where you're gonna pop out from the ceiling and scare me while I'm literally focused. And we're gonna have issues. And that was the case. Luckily, I haven't seen it since. That was literally a couple hours ago, but I did see him return. Still didn't do anything about it because he was high up in the ceiling. But yeah. Spider 1, me 0. But like I said, I don't normally kill the spiders. Because I know they have their own purpose. They take care of like other bugs, if anything. I do have the 2 gold skills, right? Yeah, I do. Just gotta make sure only 2 gold skills. Now I'll just grab... I don't have any stamina recovery skills, from what I realize. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter, I guess. Oh, did I grab? Yeah, I did, okay. Essentially, I'm just picking a lot of skills. Well, technically, I could get that. Technically. It is still another debuff, so why not, right? Sure, we'll grab it. Why not? It is medium distance as well. 71, can I grab anything for 71? Probably in the green skills. Oh, I saw 70. Although we're not being in long distance though, so... 71, I saw 72. We don't have Tokyo from what I see here. Right? Yeah, that's not Tokyo Racetrack. Is this left turns or right turn? I don't even have enough for it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Man. Alright, then I guess it doesn't matter. I don't want to grab some random skill that doesn't work for her. Do you guys do that? I don't know. I didn't even get an. Did I even? Yeah, my inheritance do have S on it, but anyways, ended off with 1335 on speed, 1223 stamina, 1213 power, 692 guts, and 1301 on wise. No S aptitudes anywhere. I'm just gonna say yes to this, and then nope. That is such a weird thing. Don't you guys think that is such a weird thing how a debuff skill turns into a speed skill? I think it's weird. I kind of want to... I know I've seen this skill before, but it's just like... It's just so weird to me that a debuff skill turns into a speed skill, and I don't get it. Like, how do you go from Monopolizer, slows down girls in the front if you're behind in the final leg, to it, slowing down the girls to basically increasing your speed greatly? It's kind of weird to me. I would have rather seen it stay as a debuff skill, and instead it would have been at a random point during the final leg, slow down the girls in front of you if you're behind. Oh no, or more like during the final leg if you are in the second half of the pack, which you should be since you are Grass Wonder, being in betweener. If you're in the second half of the final pack in the final leg, slow down girls in front of you and increase your speed increase your speed. I want to say greatly because you're already debuffing them, so just increase your speed or acceleration, whatever. So that's kind of weird to me. I'm just gonna keep it as a debuff because that's the whole point. Again, I don't see UAF2. This is lower than the other one. I don't see the faltering, this one, right? Faltering, or was it? Yeah, faltering chasers is what I don't see here. Who was the one that had that? Was it Nice Nature? Oh, let me check this. Check the cards. Kind of confused on why I didn't get it. Let me check. Nice Nature. Where is it? Oh no, that was a wise card. I was looking at power. I was like, I swear it was here. No. Nice Nature only had the faltering betweeners. Okay. What else did I have? Marvelous Sunday. Faltering runners and faltering leaders. I did have that. Was it the Symbole Rudolph that had it? No, she has the restrained ones. But then who has... Oh, is it the Hishi Amazon? It is. I don't have that one. It's sad. It's sad. The UAF2. Oh well. I mean, it shows I could technically just use the higher one that I got, so it's not that bad, right? Well, we'll see what the stats, but that is pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you guys are doing a day before the CM. I am doing bad. We'll just say I have Grass Wonder ready. We'll just say that. Because I just keep literally missing one of the skills, which matters because it's for Duramente, opponents. But oh well. Let me know how you guys are doing there, if you guys are done, if you guys aren't done. As you guys know, I'm still down to wire, so it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, we got the CM coming up in tomorrow night, so Thursday will be day 1, round 1. Friday day 2, round 1, and then over the weekend I'll record the round 2 because it's most likely, if that's how the schedule is going to be, Monday should be a day off from round 2 to the finals, so that'll be perfect timing to post that, or just post a quick recap while going over comments for the weekend. So we'll see what happens there. Other than that, if there's anything else, leave it down in the comments. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So thank you once again. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.